Ladies and gentlemen, business enthusiasts, and those who accidentally clicked on this video thinking it was about cooking, welcome! Today, we're diving headfirst into the wild, unpredictable, and sometimes downright hilarious world of business. Buckle up, because it's going to be a bumpy ride filled with twists, turns, and hopefully, a few laughs along the way. Let's start with the cornerstone of any successful business venture, the pitch. Picture this. You're standing in front of a room full of investors. Your palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. Wait, that's an Eminem song. But you get the point. The pressure is on. Before you even open your mouth, make sure you know who you're talking to. Are they tech geeks, fashion moguls, or heaven forbid, accountants? Tailor your pitch to their interests and use language they'll understand. And whatever you do, don't use jargon. Unless you're pitching to a room full of jargon enthusiasts, in which case, go nuts. People love stories. They don't want to hear about your product's specs. They want to know how it will change their lives. Paint a vivid picture, tug at their heartstrings, and if all else fails, throw in a cute puppy, because who can say no to a puppy? Even if you're sweating bullets and feel like you're about to pass out, act like you're the most confident person in the room. Remember, it's not lying if you believe it yourself. And if all else fails, just imagine your audience in their underwear. Actually, scratch that. That could go horribly wrong. Networking. The art of making small talk with strangers while desperately trying to remember their names. It's like dating, but with business cards instead of awkward silences. Always have an elevator pitch ready. This is a quick 30-second spiel about who you are, what you do, and why anyone should care. Practice it in front of the mirror, your dog, or that unsuspecting Uber driver. Never underestimate the power of a business card. Hand them out like candy on Halloween, but make sure they're memorable. And no, putting a QR code that leads to a Rick Astley video does not count as memorable. Or maybe it does. After meeting someone new, always follow up. Send a quick email or LinkedIn message to remind them of who you are and what you talked about. And for the love of all things holy, do not send them an immediate friend request on Facebook. That's just creepy. Time management is crucial in the business world. It's like trying to juggle chainsaws while riding a unicycle, difficult, dangerous, and slightly insane. But with the right strategies, you can master it. A good to-do list is like your best friend. It keeps you organized and reminds you of what needs to be done. Break tasks into smaller, manageable chunks and prioritize them. And if you're feeling fancy, color code it. Who knew organization could be so stylish? This technique involves working for 25 minutes, then taking a 5-minute break. Repeat this cycle 4 times, then take a longer break. It's like interval training for your brain. Just make sure your 5-minute breaks don't turn into 5-hour Netflix binges. You don't have to do everything yourself. Learn to delegate tasks to others. Trust your team and let them take on some of the workload. And remember, delegation is not just about offloading work, it's about empowering others. Or at least that's what you'll tell them. Being a leader is like herding cats. It's chaotic, unpredictable, and sometimes downright frustrating. But with the right approach, you can lead your team to greatness. Your team looks up to you, so set a good example. Show them what hard work, dedication, and integrity look like. And if you must show them how to throw an epic office party, then so be it. Keep the lines of communication open. Encourage feedback, listen to your team's concerns, and be transparent. And if all else fails, hold a meeting, because nothing says we're communicating like a good old-fashioned meeting. Recognize your team's efforts and reward them for their hard work. It doesn't have to be a grand gesture. Sometimes a simple thank you goes a long way. And if you can throw in a pizza party, well, who's going to complain? Marketing is all about standing out in a crowded, noisy world. It's like trying to be the loudest duck in a room full of ducks. So, how do you make your quack heard? Understand what makes your brand unique and use that to your advantage. What's your story? What do you stand for? And most importantly, how can you make people care? Social media is your best friend. Use it to connect with your audience, share your story, and build your brand. And remember, consistency is key. If you're posting cat memes one day and serious business advice the next, your audience might get a little confused. Create valuable, engaging content that resonates with your audience. This could be blog posts, videos, podcasts, or even memes. And remember, it's not about quantity, it's about quality. So put down that cat meme and focus on creating something awesome. Customer service is all about making your customers happy. It's like being a superhero, but without the cape and the ability to fly. Really listen to what your customers are saying. Their feedback is invaluable and can help you improve your product or service. And if they're complaining about something, don't take it personally. Use it as an opportunity to grow. Exceed your customers' expectations whenever possible. This could be as simple as a handwritten thank you note or as grand as a surprise discount. Remember, happy customers are loyal customers. No matter how great your product or service is, you'll inevitably face complaints. Handle them with grace and professionalism. Apologize, offer a solution, and do everything you can to make things right. And if all else fails, send them a cute puppy picture, because who can stay mad at a puppy? Financial management is crucial for any business. It's like counting pennies, but on a much larger scale. So how do you keep track of all those pennies? Create a budget and stick to it. Track your income and expenses, and make sure you're not spending more than you're making. And if you find yourself tempted to splurge on that fancy office chair, ask yourself, do I really need this? Always have a financial cushion for unexpected expenses. You never know when you might need it. And no, that doesn't mean stashing cash under your mattress. Open a savings account and regularly contribute to it. Invest in your business and your future. This could be in the form of new equipment, training, or even marketing. But whatever you do, make sure you're making informed decisions. And if you're not sure, consult with a financial advisor. They're like your financial fairy godmother. Innovation is all about thinking outside the box. It's like playing a game of chess, but with more creativity and less strategy. Encourage your team to think creatively and come up with new ideas. This could be through brainstorming sessions, workshops, or even just casual conversations. And remember, no idea is too crazy. Sometimes the wildest ideas lead to the greatest innovations. Keep up with industry trends and stay ahead of the curve. This could mean attending conferences, reading industry publications, or even just keeping an eye on your competitors. And if all else fails, consult with a psychic, because who better to predict the future? Change is inevitable, so embrace it. Be open to new ideas, new technologies, and new ways of doing things. And if you're feeling overwhelmed, just remember, change is good. It's what keeps things interesting. Finding a work-life balance is like trying to find a unicorn elusive and often frustrating. But with the right approach, you can achieve it. Set clear boundaries between work and personal life. This could mean turning off your work phone after a certain hour, not checking emails on weekends, or even just taking a lunch break. And if you find yourself tempted to work around the clock, remember, even superheroes need a break. Take care of yourself, both physically and mentally. This could mean exercising regularly, eating healthy, or even just taking time to relax and unwind. And if you need an excuse to pamper yourself, just remember, self-care is an investment in your productivity. Make time for fun and hobbies outside of work. This could be anything from hiking to painting to binge-watching your favorite TV show. And if anyone questions your choices, just tell them it's for stress relief, because it is. Remember, business is not just about making money. It's about making connections, solving problems, and having fun along the way. So, go out there, be bold, be creative, and most importantly, be yourself. And if all else fails, just remember, laughter is the best business strategy. Thank you for joining us on this journey. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you didn't, well, we appreciate you giving us a chance. Until next time, stay business savvy and keep smiling.